All right, hey everybody. Today I'm working on a crown. Now, I have never created a crown. I've had many people ask, and like most requests, it either is like a straight shot or it's a miss. And I don't know why, but now must be the time. I am going to create a crown. And I wanted to share some of the processing that goes on in my mind before I actually begin creating it. Now, I have started, but I just want to give you guys a little behind the scenes, step by step, of the process that I am going through when I'm deciding what I want to create. So, the customer who requested this gave me an image of something that he had in mind, and then I just kind of brainstormed. So yeah, I looked at the image. He told me that he wants a J to be on the crown, as well as a nice stone for healing. And so, yeah, this process is really like a spiritual kind of flow for me. That's how I create. And so this stone actually popped out to me. This stone is called Tanzanite. It's a really, 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 really beautiful stone, high grade. And I began sketching. So sketching is something that I like to do when I'm creating. It's still a part of freestyling, but it puts like a more visual, concrete kind of idea, in my mind. So this is the sketch that I sort of have come up with, also based off what he was telling me. And as you see, this is like a J. In my opinion, that's a J. And I'm gonna put the stone inside of it so that it'll be like right there. And yeah, I'll show you some of my designs because I have like a signature style. It's just the way that I create, and a lot of my pieces have that similar kind of essence to it. I will be creating this crown out of copper. I have 2 silver pieces on hand that I'm going to show you, as well as a copper design. This is a lapis lazuli that I made with sterling silver. And even this has like that little J. So that little J kind of symbolization, it's nice and fluid, and I'm usually creating with those nice curves and stuff. So something that's in the crown it's not gonna look like this, but it might have that kind of touch to it, because I'm gonna create a frame first and foremost, and then I'm gonna attach things to the frame, which is what I do with my pieces that I wrap. I create like a frame where it just starts off as this simple shape with the stone, and then I start attaching things to it and building within it. So that's how I plan to approach this crown. This is another piece. I believe this is a black onyx piece or obsidian that I did. And yeah, just giving you a view of what it looks like when I create stuff. And this is a moonstone piece that I've worn myself for a while. I might list it for sale. I've been wearing a pyrite piece that I made a while back, and it just sold. And so like, I don't have my signature piece anymore, and I really do like the energy of that pyrite piece. So I'm like, perhaps I should create another pyrite piece for myself, because it helps cultivate masculine energy, good movement towards your goals and accomplishing them. And this is even a ring that I create, so you can kind of see the types of shapes and designs that I like to put in my work. So yeah, those are that's what I'm thinking about when I go about creating this crown. I will be creating a video so you can kind of see behind the scenes what that looks like. This is a ankh that I created. I haven't even posted it, but this can give you some visual of like the vibe that I'm going for my crown. I want nice, fluid designs in it and something that's firm. I'm really excited. I'm excited to create a crown because I never have. And I also have another person who has requested one. So I'll likely be creating 2 crowns this month, depending on if that other person is ready for me to get started with it as well. And even just looking on my desk, I found a cool J type of shape that is something that could be incorporated in the crown. So even though I've never done it, I don't think it'll be hard. Honestly, the biggest part will be the measurement of it. Last night, I flattened some 12 gauge wire and I bent it with my pliers and stuff and created this design. So this is like what I want for the base of the crown. And then I created another one because I was gonna have something underneath it, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna flip it this way, right? I'm gonna flip it and have it looking like that for the frame. And then inside, like, so much can go on in the inside of it. The stone will be like on top of it right there. Oh, I'm so glad that landed on my pants. You know, imagine. But yeah, and then I plan to, like, you know, put something inside, like more design or even stones, like, and wrap something around the frame. And then I just had to find a way to curve it. And I think it would be good in this kind of placement of the head rather than like on top. But I never have created one, so I'm gonna play around with it. That is my little synopsis of how this process for creating a crown will be. I'm really excited about this because it's opening up another gateway of things that I can create. I have created a loose chain-like kind of crown for a customer before that was like something they attached in the back, and that was actually really fun. So I'm really excited to venture off into headwear and yes, and to share what that process looks like with you all. So thanks for watching. I'll be back with more. Until next time, stay well, stay creative, and like this video, share it, subscribe to my channel, stay tuned for more. I honestly need to create more video content with my video lessons on jewelry making, as well as just sharing these kinds of processes about how to go about creating different pieces, because I know it's a lot of people who are interested in creating jewelry and want to just explore different ways to think about, you know, how to go about that process. So yeah, peace out, y'all.